Or hell, it could be the 4th, too.
I will be gone.
Okay.
I'm
Puerto
doing something.
Rico.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Are you going to go to that WWC show down there?
I can't find, when or where or how.
Because it's totally underground.
I've been searching, and, nobody can, say, everybody says read the newspaper because they advertise in the newspaper.
Zach's going to try to go to a Puerto Rican wrestling show and get stabbed.
Murray will never let me.
Going to Puerto Rico will get you stabbed. Jesus Christ.
He said that. I'm like, dude, people die at those things.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell. And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
What are you eating over there, Grant?
I don't know. Cheez-Its?
They're either Cheez-Its or they're not. You know what the fucking Cheez-It is.
No, it's a mix. It's Cheez-Its and Wheat Thins and Goldfish.
Oh, it's like a party mix?
And you add that, popcorn butter stuff to it.
Ah.
And a bunch of ranch mix and some sriracha, and then you bake it.
Yeah, I could see that being good.
Oh, it's amazing.
So, tonight on Late to the Nitro Party, we are going to watch WCW Monday Nitro from June 24th, 1996, from the Independence Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo. So, you can't say Charlotte, North Carolina without either wooing or giving a Four Horsemen symbol. This show drew an attendance of approximately 6,000 people, drew a Nielsen rating of a 3.3 versus Raw, which drew a 2.7. So another victory for Nitro in the ratings. This is the second week of Nitro's 80, I believe it's 81 weeks straight that they win the ratings war. So our last episode that we reviewed was the beginning of that. So pretty historic stuff there. So be sure to pull this episode up on the network, June 24th, 1996, and press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh boy, I'm out of beer. I got a half a beer left. Damn it. Grant, you over there?
Yeah, what's our timestamp?
Oh shit, you weren't ready, were you?
Not at all.
We are at 30 seconds.
Man, had you said 6 minutes, I would have hit the nail on the head.
We are at 40 seconds.
God damn it. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, Zabisco's not wearing a turtleneck this week. What's the occasion? Bischoff is still recuperating from his power bomb off the stage. At Great
Dude,
American
the guy
Bash.
to the left looks like our friend Tim Jones.
A little bit, yeah. Looks a little bit like Tim. Slightly higher flat top.
Shivani's got a little bit of a mullet.
Yeah, it's kind of that, I wouldn't classify that a mullet quite yet, but it's...
That's a lady mullet.
It's getting there, yeah.
Shivani's hair.
So we're in Charlotte this week, which, if you don't know, equals really hot crowds. They will let you know what they think. This is basically the closest thing we're going to get to an ECW crowd in WCW.
Mm-hmm.
We want Flair chants 2 minutes into the show. Unfortunately, they're not going to get Ric Flair because he doesn't make an appearance. Why the fuck would you book a show in Charlotte, North Carolina, and not book
Flair.
Ric
It's probably a
Flair.
slap in the face. At
That's
the time.
stupid. Why the fuck would you do that? Give the people what they want.
Because of that guy right there in the middle.
I guess. So we saw this last week. We get to see Eric Bischoff get punched in the gut again. Nash is wearing like loafers. I just noticed that. Hits a powerbomb in loafers, so that's impressive. Crowd loves it. Crowd loves seeing a middle-aged 170-pound man get murdered.
Yeah, they do.
So is he going to be back for this show?
I don't believe. I don't know when he shows back up, but like going back to our bitching and moaning about this angle, why are they not being arrested at gunpoint right now?
Yeah.
They just assaulted and aggravated, batteried, that's not a word, an announcer, basically.
Yeah.
So why aren't they getting arrested?
Real answer, it's wrestling.
Well, it can still be wrestling. Fucking put them in handcuffs, haul them off in a paddy wagon. I mean, they aren't actually getting arrested.
Yeah.
Does anybody else see the irony of all three of these jamokes wearing Sting makeup?
The irony?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Because they're all three about to get swerved really huge and turned on by one of their so-called friends here in a couple weeks. Flair could buy and sell you 20 times, Randy. You got nothing on him. He took your woman. Not one thing on Savage's outfit matches. He's
Red
got
and white hat, yellow and black shirt, green and white.
face paint, blue and yellow trunks. Luger in face paint, just doesn't work.
No.
Like, he just looks silly.
The audio seems really weird to me.
Yeah, I think this episode they do have some audio difficulties, though. I don't think that's us.
It's not us. Okay.
Like, Sting sounds kind of far away.
It sounds far away and muzzled. Are you hearing that too, Grant? Like the audio for their interview?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, maybe it is just them.
Maybe Savage is frothing at the mouth.
It's them 20 years ago. What?
WWCW.
The Worldwide Wrestling Championship Wrestling.
World Wrestling Wide Wrestling Championship Wrestling Wide Wrestling
Federation.
It's good to have Luger back. He wasn't on the show last week.
I'm pissed off now.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait till he cuts his hair.
I can't wait till he starts saying bitch every other word. Oh, we got Harlem Heat. We got...
Wait, what was Scott Steiner about to say right there?
I have no idea. It's just shouting. Can't wait till Booker T drops the N-word.
That's soon, isn't it?
That is Spring Stampede 97.
Is it? Okay.
So we don't get that for a little while.
Yeah,
so maybe we should review that
for a little
show.
just for that.
Just for that 30-second fuck up.
Just that interview on a constant loop of me and analyze it for an hour.
Like, and right here is when he thinks he's fired. Because that guy seriously thought he was... He had like, oh, and I'm fired.
Yeah, I'm
Got to
done.
start looking for a job. So, triangle match for the Tag Team Championship is the main event tonight. we all know how well triangle matches have went on this show.
Triangle matches don't do well
No.
at all.
So we got the
I mean, there's
Blue
been a few
Bloods,
good
which
ones,
I guess they use Freebird rules. This time we've got Steven Regal and Dave Taylor with Bobby Eaton and Jeeves on the outside. I like 3-person tag teams. I like that, where you can interchange the people.
I say bring back the 6-man tag belts.
Yep, NWA for a long time had a 6-man tag title. Bobby Eaton wants some fruit plate. Oh, crap.
Their music sounds like some sort of a commercial for Nickelodeon.
It really does, like a commercial for Roundhouse.
Exactly,
on
yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Exactly. Down at the Roundhouse.
I used to think these guys were awesome when I was 12.
Yeah.
Like, I was an idiot. These are 2 middle-aged white guys pretending like they're like hip-hop. I don't know. I don't know what
Rocco
they are.
Rock may be some sort of a mix.
Maybe he can at least braid his hair. They're still calling out the Nasty Boys. This is still a feud.
Huh.
This has been going on since like Uncensored.
Who else would they feud with?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
The
I
pit
don't
crew's
know.
not around for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. God. It'll be interesting to see what Regal can do with these guys.
Well, if anybody can make him look good, Regal could.
Yeah,
Or at least get pissed and just put himself over.
just beat the shit out of him, fucking hard way. Got a chain.
I'm already not into this match.
Oh, I think the reason why they have that is that
It's a dog collar match.
them and the Nasty Boys have a 4-person dog collar match at Bash at the Beach.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, we will be reviewing Bash at the Beach 96 in its entirety coming up. So stay tuned for that. We still don't know when or how we're going to do it, but
Hopefully it'll be in sequential order.
we'll have it for you. It'll be 3 hours of your life you'll never get back, so join us.
You gonna be home at all soon, Grant?
I might be for that.
Yeah, you should do that.
So that'd be a good in-person thing to do.
I mean, I could do. I'm on day shift, so I can do weekend.
Yeah, I'm on
shit.
days in February.
So yeah, just like on a Saturday or something, just come over and we'll just knock it out and hate our lives because
Yeah.
it's going to be a long. Remember World War III? How like ridiculous that got towards the end.
Yeah.
That's 3 damn hours.
You can bring the old lady and she can watch Friends or whatever girls do around the couch.
watch Friends and have her period.
I usually work till like 3 on Saturdays, but I can get up after that.
Cool.
Or what the fuck ever.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. No.
We'll figure it out.
But we could do a Sunday. I mean,
Yeah.
if it
Saturday
works
night's
out.
fine though. If we what days are you off, Clay?
I'm off Wednesdays, Thursdays.
No one wants to hear us make a schedule.
I know.
You want to see Rocco Rock? No, I want to see Regal jive dance. That's actually pretty fucking entertaining. He's having a spasm.
I didn't like Regal then.
No, I didn't either. But now he's
Now
awesome.
he's awesome.
Like going back and watching and like understanding how shit works. He's the man.
Same with like Disco Inferno. I hated Disco Inferno like in the early days, and now I think he's amazing. Not necessarily an amazing worker,
but like
but he's just gimmick. I
yeah,
just love it.
yeah, exactly. I'm exactly the same way.
Yeah, no, I did not dislike Regal from an industry standpoint. Like his gimmick worked. I hated that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I
hated
mean,
him because you were supposed to.
yep.
Right. No, exactly.
Because you were a smelly mark. That's why. That was a
Stupid 11-year-old.
I've never seen wrestlers botch a schoolboy before. That's like the most basic move there is, and somehow he ended up with his back to the corner. Just just whisper to him what to do.
I remember,
Taylor.
This is kind of just a out there thought, but I remember watching this stuff in like '98, thinking, "Oh my God, like '96, that stuff happened so long ago."
It's 2 years.
Because when you're 13 years old, like a whole year is like
That's
an eternity.
20% of your life is 2 years.
Why does time speed up when you get older?
Because you don't care about anything.
Well, like this could be like a TED talk.
No. It's I've pondered this. It's because you don't remember everything. If you could vividly remember every second you sat in a fucking car trying to get somewhere, or sitting on the toilet trying to fucking pass a stone, or every other miserable, awful thing in your life, you think to yourself, fuck, what a long, terrible life. I'm going to end it.
I'm going to blow my brains out.
Oh, God.
But you only remember the good things. And since there's so few good things in life, when you add them all up, it only adds up to 45 minutes and life seems quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love Regal dancing. Like, it's great. He really is. He shifts between an incredibly violent heel to like a goofy comedy
Englishman.
gimmick. Like
No,
that.
it's almost
It's
almost like the Joker in Batman.
a little bit. Like he's incredibly funny and entertaining, and then he'll just put somebody in a Regal stretch and make them piss themselves.
He probably just has like yakety sax playing in his head through every match. Like the rhythm.
By Regal's own admission, he was on a lot of drugs at this point. Like this is before he
who
got
in this ring was not.
Yeah.
Maybe Mick Patrick.
I don't know. Dave Taylor might have been a clean guy. I don't know. I don't know enough about Dave Taylor. But Regal, this is before he got himself cleaned up.
Yeah.
He was into some shit. Like I like how they still won't call the outsiders by name.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just these outsiders or
Gentlemen.
these interlopers.
I wish that would have been their tag team name.
The interlopers.
Yeah. Do you guys remember when after Nitro would go off the air, TBS would always at the same time be playing a movie like The Ultimate Warrior or The Outsiders or something
And
like that?
You get like slightly excited for a split second.
Mm-hmm.
Something just fell off Johnny Grunge's cast, I think.
Was it just
Nick Patrick's just tried to kick it out of the ring, so I don't know what it was. You know, I remember watching Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs, and they were showing The Ultimate Warrior starring Yul Brynner, and I got pissed.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't about fucking The Ultimate Warrior. Or like The Road Warrior.
Yeah, the Road Warrior.
For God's sakes.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny Grunge just forgot what the fuck he was supposed to do. He's like, wait, what? Oh, I should probably sell this. God damn it. This is broken down. He fell on his own cast, I think, is what the... Then he hits him with the cast. And they're going to get the win off this. That match sucked.
Yeah, none of that makes
That
sense.
sucked. The best part of that was Steven Regal
Dancing,
gyrating.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Hey, check out my new Skechers. Yeah, cartwheel skateboards. That's the 90s music that I'm thinking of. Slap-on wristwatches.
So last episode, we looked at the Billboard Top 100. Look at the Billboard Rock charts for this week. In 1996.
All right.
This could be a new feature on the show. We see what
Irrelevant, but
we
interesting.
see what the number one song was for this week.
And we're not going to check movies for the whole year because it's the fucking Titanic.
Was that 96?
That was 97, I think.
That was like 9 years straight.
We should look and see like what happened on this day in history. The Falklands have been... Wow, how about that? Primitive Radio Gods. Standing outside a broken phone booth with money in my hand, Primitive Radio Gods was number one on the rock charts.
That was in July of 96.
Oh, that's later. Okay.
June was Pepper by the Butthole Surfers.
Oh,
and
yes.
Tripping on a Hole in a Paper Heart.
Tripping on a Hole in a Paper Heart by Stone Temple Pilots. Very nice.
Very nice.
Those are two songs I actually like.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I'm doing a podcast devoted to 1996 wrestling. Zach Mumble sings the hits of the 90s on Late to the Nitro Party.
We could claim it's Eddie Vedder.
Oh, here's a more
the weekly.
specific breakdown.
That's what I needed. This would be June 23rd.
This
Because that was the
okay. This is the
Whoa.
mainstream rock charts.
Mainstream rock. 93, 94, 96.
The number one song at this time was
Until It Sleeps by Metallica.
Nice.
Yeah, Tripping on a Hole was actually in July.
Was the next month.
Kevin Sullivan immediately.
Hey Grant, a month before this, the number one song on mainstream rock was Humans Being by Van Halen.
Nice.
May 25th to June 28th, 96.
It's a good fucking
Bitchin'.
song.
All right, that's enough music trivia. That is kind of interesting to go back and see. Like, this is all the
Look at the bands
The
on
problem
the charts.
is, this is all the shit I still listen to.
This is
Yeah.
Seven Collective Soul, Smashing Pumpkins, Everclear, Space Hog, STP, Collective Soul,
Van
Halen, Metallica,
Soundgarden, Rush.
Rush had a number one mainstream rock
Test
song.
for Echo,
Test for
bitch.
Echo.
They were fucking awesome.
Soundgarden.
Has anybody seen what's happening?
Oh, right. We're watching this.
No, Kevin Sullivan is murdering a jobber in the hallway.
Who's the jobber?
It's Kip Abey.
Oh, yeah, Kip.
You don't know who that is. Like, I think this is his only televised match. Like, in WCW, anyway. Hey, a Subway kiosk. Eat fresh.
Wonder how much they paid for advertising that.
This is before Jared started fucking all those kids, right?
Oh, God. Boy, that was unfortunate for that company that they backed a child molester. I mean, they didn't know at the time. You can't really blame them, but oof. So, yeah, we kind of totally glossed over the fact that Kevin Sullivan drug a jobber from the ring, clear out to the Subway booth, and murdered him. Just for that
advertising.
Like, hey, Kev, we got this deal with Subway.
So is Sullivan's gimmick
need
now
you
that he
to
drags
do-
people into the arena?
What now?
Is that what Sullivan's like gimmick is going to be now, that he drags people out of the ring and into the...
That he just destroys jobbers before
Yeah.
the match even really... Maybe. I don't know.
It was all for an interview?
Yep, pretty much. We got this deal with Subway. We're going to need to get them some FaceTime. So what we're going to need you to do is drag this guy up 3 flights of stairs.
It's like the every week it's just a new gimmick, a new trick to get advertising for Subway.
Nice.
Like what's the on The Simpsons? Do they call it MacGyver that Patty and Selma love?
Yes, yeah, it's MacGyver.
And is it that one that every week there's it's something else. McGarnacle. Every week there's an inlet or a canal.
No, that's Nightboat.
That is Nightboat. You're right. I'm sorry. That's Nightboat.
You guys are talking way over my head now.
That's like 1994 era Simpsons. Nightboat, the crime-fighting boat.
We're 3 of the coolest people in 1995.
No, if it was 95, I'd be swimming in puss. What are you talking about?
How long till another one of those come around?
Damn it!
Another 95.
I missed my window by 20 years.
We're due for another 95.
Shit.
Kids 20 years from now, though, will be like...
That's right, 4 Horsemen, Gene. Gene's a 4 Horsemen mark. Why is this fucking promo? Okay, good. He's
What was
done.
the purpose of it? I didn't listen to any
Just
of it.
he's calling out the Horsemen and Benoit and all the Benoit.
Good.
Please. Tonight on Late to the Nitro Party, Jimmy Hart chokes himself to death.
Dude, I like that.
In a chair, takes a drink of water, and just chokes himself.
Next, the man of 1,000 holds.
Sweet. Hey, Glacier's coming.
Hey,
It says July 96.
what's your timestamp, by the way?
21 minutes and 42 seconds.
That's awesome, because earlier, when you told me what time it was, I couldn't get there and just completely fucking guessed, and I was about 2 seconds off.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were pretty close. You couldn't have been off by very much. Remember how awesome Mortal Kombat was in the mid to late 90s?
It was the most awesome thing in the
It
world.
was pretty much like. So what we would do as youths in this era, we would play. What was the game? Was it Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3?
That was later 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, but what was that the game that we had for Super Nintendo?
That was what I had on. No, I had it on PlayStation. I had Ultimate MK3 on Super Nintendo. But I had Mortal Kombat Trilogy. On PlayStation.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Is Dean Malenko really wrestling Hard Work Bobby Walker?
I thought it was Jamie Foxx.
That's racist.
No, it's not.
Fucking Hard Work Bobby Walker.
Is he the guy that killed people or took women?
No, that's Hard Body Harrison.
Oh, same guy to me.
Still has the couple of same words in the name and a different black guy.
This guy does not. He does not work that hard.
That's a good point. He should work harder.
They should have done vignettes of him, like the Common Man for Dusty Rhodes. Those vignettes of him working hard.
I'm not. Okay, I can't say it, or we'll lose all sponsors that we don't have.
Future sponsors.
Malenko checking that wrist tape. You gotta make sure that shit's secure.
Isn't that his taunt in WCW?
Fuck, probably.
Revenge?
Fucking Jericho trolls him on that when they feud. Yeah. Jericho walks the ring like just doing this constantly. It's hilarious.
I think that's Dean Malenko's taunt is to check his tape.
Check that wrist tape. There's one thing Dean Malenko hates, it's unsecure loose wrist tape.
That could have been a spin-off show.
Oh my
loose
God.
tape with Dean Malenko. Doris and Boris.
I wish Boris.
Dean and Boris, loose tape.
Doris and Boris is Rocky and Bowling.
No, that's that's Boris and Natasha.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, Doris and Boris is fucking True Lies.
There you go.
That was about it with
Jamie Lee
with
Curtis.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis.
She gets down to that lingerie.
She gets she's kind of hot, but not really.
I actually just seen that recently, and she was pretty good looking.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I suppose.
In a Bruce Jenner sort of way.
How about a True Lies reference in 2017? It's actually a pretty good action movie.
Doesn't Tom Arnold have a prominent role in that?
Yeah, he's like Arnold's partner in the CIA.
It's another good Schwarzenegger with helicopters movie.
Harrier jets.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty much. It's basically
which are the helicopters of the airplane world.
Helicopters are helicopters.
Oh God, shit is broken down. We got fucking Hard Work Bobby Walker trying to hammer lock people and getting elbowed in the face for it.
Tell you what's hard work trying to call this match.
Oh God,
I've lost it.
WCW should have done a variety show.
Zach, that's the funniest thing you've said on this podcast. You should quit.
I should. I'm done. For all our listeners,
it's all downhill from here, folks. Oh my God.
It won't get any better. I gotta leave.
Oh my God. It's like George Costanza when he has good night, everybody. He says something funny in a meeting, he just leaves. God, I literally anybody could wrestle Malenko, and I would watch it. This is just just end it quick. Just end it quick, Dean.
Look at that deodorant.
got some
Arid XXL.
Got some fucking Arid going on there.
At least he's thoughtful of the other wrestlers.
At least he's somewhat hygienic. Oh boy. Zach, you totally killed the podcast.
You did. We're done.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck were we even talking about?
Probably not this match.
No.
Boris and Doris.
We're talking about True Lies.
Even the referee's bored.
He's like, all right, I'm gonna
come on, guys. You need to go home. You need to get it done here. True Lies and what we're talking about?
Oh, helicopters and airplanes and
Fuck, I don't know.
Simpsons.
We're talking about Malenko's wrist tape at some point.
There's
He's
him
going
and-
for the Tex Cloverleaf. Tex Cloverleaf.
he can touch
First
the
time we
fucking
see it.
ropes.
But he won't.
I think he get. Oh, what? He quit. What
No, he
happened?
sees a fan. Oh, it's Disco. There we
well,
go. I'm excited now.
Disco.
Disco also got bored with this match.
Disco's record just went gold, he says.
Pinzer's like, what?
Why is Disco always fucking with Pinzer? What Pinzer ever do to him?
Wait, but Disco doesn't sing; he just dances.
Do you notice?
It's an album of him dancing.
Did you notice how Pinzer's?
You just hear his clothes ruffling.
You notice how Pinzer's holding the cruiserweight title, like
Yeah.
he's holding the belt
Holding it,
for
yeah.
the wrestlers.
I'm gonna say Malenko cannot.
I'm glad to see they just have Malenko beat his ass until he gets distracted, because they're like, hard work Bobby Walker is no match for Dean Malenko.
I hope he wins the belt tonight.
Hard work?
Yeah.
His music's playing.
I love how Disco
What
has
is
no
happening?
acknowledgement of anything
He's
else.
just
in
like,
it.
hey, everybody, y'all came to see me dance.
And Malenko's totally serious still.
Malenko's like, fuck you, I'm still wrestling. I'm going to arm wringer this prick. What?
Like Malenko refuses.
Damn, that was nice. Good job, hard work.
Okay, he.
Okay, he's going to win. Northern Lights suplex. Nice. You know what? I like the match was pretty. I didn't care about, but the finish was awesome.
Yeah.
Once again, Malenko wins with a different move.
Yeah. We did see the Texas Cloverleaf though.
Yep. So I DVR'd an episode of C-Lab 2021 the other night, and I haven't watched it yet. It was on like super randomly on Adult Swim. What reminded me of that is that something on your computer was labeled Seagate something. He's gonna hit him with the record. He's behind me, isn't he? I will fuck you up. I will fuck you in the street.
I fuck you. I fuck you.
Fuck you. Can I find that somewhere?
I was thinking
Is
the
there
same thing.
copies of that?
That's what I just pulled up. Was that WCW Worldwide on Twitter? They had a link to this. It was an album that came out in '96 or '7, with just like theme songs and stuff.
And they're all shitty.
Yeah, this is what was on it.
So we have the American Males, Disco Fever, We Like to Party, which is Public Enemy. We're Still Rocking. Rock and Roll Express, maybe?
Oh crap! Oh shoot!
We're going to get content ID.
Oh crap! No, they can't hear this, but we just ruined everything. Grant, you're gonna give us a timestamp here in a second.
Oh fuck!
Why did you do? Zach fucked it all in the ass, everybody.
Grant, talk about what's happening because we don't know.
Well, I can tell you what's happening, but I think my time was off anyhow. So
Oh great, we're screwed.
Well, just tell us what's happening.
there's a commercial with an African American lady and another lady who's not very attractive. Oh, Bash at the Beach.
Okay, Bash at the Beach promo. Okay.
Where are you at though, time wise?
Fuck, I don't know. 3106.
Okay, we're 2 seconds behind you.
Okay.
WCW Saturday night. Alert warning. Hopefully everybody's still with us.
We apologize for the rest of the show. The time's a little bit off.
Zach got fucking fancy and tried to do something funny.
What episode is this? What number are we on?
41.
All right, we have 9 episodes to get it right. I made the declaration we would have this down by episode 50.
By 50. I mean, I think it's going pretty well aside from
that was a total
major technical glitches.
Totally my fault, just a flob of judgment.
Flob, huh?
I don't know. I made that word up.
Yes,
There's a
you
word I was
did.
looking for, and that's what came out.
Flub, perhaps?
Flub. There you go.
Yeah, I think that's the word you're
That's
looking
what
for.
I was looking for. Yeah.
Hey, the Barbarian.
Once again, just pause it if we're ahead of your video.
They'll figure it out. Our viewers are smart people. I mean, they listen to us, so they got to be intelligent.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
something that's kind of weird, is the Barbarian a babyface right now? Because he's giving some high fives to the people. That seems odd to me.
He's just a wrestler that has nothing going.
But he's in the
for him.
Dungeon of Doom. He's a heel.
He's a tweener. He's just a barbarian. He's just I don't know. He's
like,
he
tears down walls.
He does not believe in the Christian God.
But he's in the Dungeon of Doom, so he's a heel, so he shouldn't be given the.
Jesus, my phone's not on silent. What a freaking podcast!
What kind of ringtone is that?
It's just a generic ringtone.
He shouldn't be giving the kids high fives.
He likes children.
So this is our first look at Eddie Guerrero in a while. He's been on a tour of Japan, which is where he's been. So good to see him back.
Yeah, one of the greats of Japan under the Black Tiger.
Black Tiger, right? So we get the good mismatch match here with the David versus Goliath dynamic. Hey, Hugo Boss T-shirt.
Yeah, why the fuck doesn't Eddie get to wrestle hard work Bobby Walker?
I think we already saw that match once, didn't we?
Surely.
I really think we did.
They have Hooters girls taking their robes and whatnot.
Well, they are in Charlotte. All the classy ladies are riding Space Mountain right about now.
The classy ones or the unclassy ones are next.
God, I wish I was Ric Flair.
Then.
But no, I still do. Fuck it. Even if I only had 20 years to live.
He does have a pretty nice life now.
You see that video of him,
deadlifting?
Fucking deadlifting 450 pounds or something?
Yeah.
He's 67 years old. So they're going to play the big powerhouse versus the smaller, quicker guy match here. Eddie's going to be doing some flying around. Grant, are we close on a timestamp? Are we close enough to make this work?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay, good.
I'm not editing this.
Fuck it.
I'm at 34:22.
Yeah, we're a second behind
like a
you,
second.
so yeah, that'll be fine.
There, I fixed it.
Yeah, all right. Eddie is trying like hell to...
Yeah, I don't know.
No, say what you're going to say.
I was just going to say, we don't do things, on the second. It's not going to ruin
No,
things.
it's fine. I know it's fine. The people know it's fine.
All my hoochie mamas.
Hoochie mamas,
where all my freaks at?
I'm flustered.
This episode needs more Freakzilla. God, I can't wait till Steiner just goes straight fucking crazy. It's going to be awesome.
Wait, Scott Steiner respects women, though. He said so himself.
Yeah, remember that a couple weeks ago where he's like, it's okay, she seems upset, I'll leave. It's like, what?
As he walks away under his breath. Oh, that
Hoochie Mama.
That Hoochie Mama, I'm going to get her.
Where's Medeja at?
Oh, God damn it.
Medeja and, who else was one of his Hoochie Mamas at that time?
He had another one, I can't remember. Oh, Jesus! Barbarian just tried to murder Eddie Guerrero with a power bomb. That looked nice. Dude, the crowd, and it may just be because this is Charlotte and they get fucking pumped up for everything.
Charlotte fans or wrestling fans?
The crowd, the Barbarian is over with this crowd. Grant, you watching this?
I am.
You want to play-by-play this next part?
Oh, he pump handled him.
Pump handle slam.
He bumped him.
Why is the crowd so hot for the fucking Barbarian?
Because
he's just over as hell.
Did he have a run in that territory?
Maybe. I don't know.
He might have. He also is kind of more like a territory-style wrestler.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Charlotte fans are wrestling
he might
fans.
have.
They're
I
not
don't know.
Entertainment fans.
He is. He's not cut up. He's not attractive.
He's just a big, strong Samoan bastard. Yeah. I'm guessing Jim Cornette could tell you.
Oh, I'm sure.
He can tell you anything.
He knows where...
Brian Last Guy, his co-host, he has every fact about the territory days memorized.
That is impressive.
I listen to his podcast, and it's 300 minutes long, but...
Yeah, the 605. It's a good podcast, but he's so over my head. He talks about the obscure of obscure.
He talks about
the
shit.
Seattle territory.
Who was the fucking TV champ in Portland 60 years ago?
He's incredible, and he's got so many good fucking guests.
Smart. But they're like guests, like you said, like the TV champ of
of the fucking
of some obscure
Phoenix territory or some bullshit that nobody
like
even...
Ultimate League Wrestling in Maine.
No, Jim Cornette's the most mainstream that they get.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, the most long-running thing, the most mainstream that you get is the Dennis Coralluzzo story of the week.
Yeah, the Dennis of the week.
The Dennis of the week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you hear
belly to belly?
Ooh. Apparently, Brian Last and Coralluzzo's son were friends when they were younger.
Yeah.
And did you hear that interview?
Coralluzzo had his own like Jersey, NWA New Jersey or something like that.
Exactly.
And Brian Last was actually in a few battle royals for NWA New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I showed you.
Was that the one with the kid who they just brutalized?
The Adventures of something, I can't remember now.
Well,
Sex Appeal, Donnie Steele.
Sex Appeal, Brian Steele or some shit.
He was basically this chubby, like, Mark.
And they just beat the fuck out of this poor kid.
No, him and Coralluzzo's son, they talk. He's got an interview with him, and they talk about all the pranks that they used to pull. And there's some good ones.
Yeah, he's got some good Dennis of the week.
Did you guys listen to Jericho's podcast with Norman Smiley?
I did. I listened to that.
It's fun. Like, it's good.
Yeah, I didn't realize how over Smiley was in Mexico.
He's a huge heel. Black Magic.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Huge heel in Mexico. Oh Jesus.
Ooh, yikes.
Okay, that was probably planned.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna. I thought that was gonna be a top rope DDT.
That could have went badly. I think that was planned because that was the finish.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was planned.
They did a good job of making it look like an accident.
Yeah. So Eddie kind of gets a fluky win over the Barbarian. Because he's given up about 80 pounds to the guy. So that's a good way to work that match.
Looks like Sloth.
What?
Haven't watched The Goonies in a while.
Just watched it about a month ago, actually. It was on AMC.
That kid looks like Seth.
What kid didn't look like Seth in 1996? We all looked like Seth in 96. We all were Seth.
Bowl cut motherfucker. Yeah. This fucking guy, just no shirt.
He should be thrown out.
Shirt on his head.
Oh, yeah. Scaring small children next to him.
Looks like...
What, really? We're gonna fucking show this shit from Uncensored fucking 3 months ago? Nobody even remember. This was the opening match at Uncensored.
God, I don't like Conan.
All male men or male men?
I don't know.
Like male, M-A-L-E, or male men like a male carrier?
Zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
God. Hey, it's Fred Durst.
I was thinking
There's Fred Durst.
I was thinking Manic Mailman.
Manic Mailman. Eddie is a baby face. Just doesn't do it for me on the mic. It just white bread fucking baby face.
It's, I think part of the issue is, and I don't know if you can get around it, especially at this time period, but as a Mexican face, your gimmick is Mexican immigrant.
Is that guy eating a corn dog? Yes, he is.
Confused. He's confused about it.
He's like, I'm just going to eat this fucking corn dog.
What's he dipping it in?
I think he's just putting it. He's saving it
back in his bag.
He's saving his corn dog for later. Eddie, your promo wasn't very riveting because we're watching a guy in the crowd eating a fucking corn dog.
Like that guy, he probably his friends called him and said, "Hey, you're on our camera eating a corn dog, fucking picking at your nails."
What are you, some kind of fucking gay?
Hey, Zach, I'm glad you said that because I was about to point something out. Nobody fucking called him because there's no cell phones.
Yeah, true.
You might have had a bag phone if your car, in your car if you were a millionaire.
How great is this though that every motherfucker's not on their phone?
Yeah,
true,
yeah. People are watching the goddamn match,
eating their corn dogs and watching wrestling. What
all
else
right, we get more Arn and Benoit,
but no freaking Flair.
Yep.
Why would they have all of the Horsemen but Flair in Charlotte?
Can we turn this up a little bit, on the? Listen to the crowd when these fucking guys get going.
That's all for Bongo Mongo.
Bongo Mongo. Like, I mean, they're baby faces.
Oh,
here.
goodness.
Hey, that's the best looking woman we've seen. And how long have we been doing this? Since September to June? Like, fucking...
Since February of last year, almost a year.
Yeah.
That's a time traveler.
Like, she's just slutted up.
What'd you say, Grant, about a time traveler?
She's a time traveler. That's not what women in the 90s looked like.
Oh, yeah.
Needs more Guess jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the countdown. A minute till unnecessary fireworks go off.
Who we have?
Oh, rock and roll.
Nice.
There was a graphic before it cut to the last commercial break that said Arn and Benoit versus rock and roll. And I just envisioned like a, like, I don't know.
Like Arn and Benoit breaking a guitar?
Well, like...
No. It's like them and like a concerned parent group trying to defeat rock and roll from ruining
exactly
the
like them and like them and Tipper Gore.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like in a
them and Tipper Gore versus who's the guy from D. Snyder.
D. Snyder. Dude, D. Snyder carved her up.
Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen that, that's amazing. Yeah. D. Snyder in front of Congress.
Yeah, it's like she thought I was just going to be this dumb freaking idiot
rock and roll guy. There's a really good documentary about Twisted Sister on Netflix.
Dude, it's amazing.
You seen that?
It's like 9 hours long too, and I just watched the whole thing. It has nothing
to do with like them being famous. Yeah. Like it stops as soon as they get famous. Like the documentary is like how they became famous.
It's incredible.
Really, the most important thing that Twisted Sister was involved in was the rating system.
Yeah.
Like that was their thing. They had like 2 hits, 2 or 3 maybe. That was it. How old do you think Ricky and Robert are here?
112.
Yeah. So they made their debut in like 86 when they were probably in their mid to early 20s. So they're in their mid 30s here at the earliest. Presented in the most complete form possible due to original production technical difficulties.
Oh, great. All kinds of technical difficulties.
That's what we like.
I hope Spielberg did it and you see like an AT-AT Walker in the background.
It's like what? So he's 60 now.
60 now.
Doesn't have a date of birth.
He started in 77, not 86.
So, fuck, he's 40 now. He's 40 right here.
Yeah, basically 20 years ago. Yeah. He's 40. And then...
Robert
38
is
not even 40 here.
So they're both pushing 40.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like rock and roll, yeah, we're young.
They look older than
high
40.
flyers.
Jerry Lee Lewis and Chubby Checker, rock and roll. Little Richard.
Yeah, they're a little too old for the gimmick.
Like, what if they evolved with actual music and, like, the Rock and Roll Express now would be, like, grunge?
That'd
coming
be
out to, like, fucking Water's Edge or something.
Yeah.
One of them should have stepped in and teamed up with, once Shawn Michaels left the Rockers.
Like Ricky Morton and Marty Jannetty.
Yeah. The Rocker and Roll Express.
The Rocker and Roll
Man, I'm a huge Marty Jannetty mark. Like, I think he gets a really bad rap. And he didn't get ahead in the business because, first of all, he would crack up laughing every time Vince McMahon, like, told him to sell something. But...
and the fact that he was on crack.
And but so was everybody. Fuck. I mean...
Some people handled it a little better
Marty
than
Jannetty, in my opinion, was a better worker at the time... was the better worker of the Rockers. Now, Shawn may have gotten better when he broke out on a singles role, but at the time when the Rockers were over big, I thought Jannetty was the stronger worker. But that's just my opinion. I'm Jim Cornette, and that's my opinion. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, arm drag. It's weird watching Benoit. Oh, God.
Ooh, barely made it over there.
Can't even do a fucking leapfrog. Benoit's like, you fucked
The Rock and Roll Express, they're the... Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions currently, I believe.
Probably. Something like that.
Yeah.
They didn't even touch hands.
Like, it's just...
I'm going to say something really bad, but I have to say it. I hope somebody knocks him in the back of the head and makes his eyes go straight.
Robert Gibson is a very wall-eyed individual. Like, they do point two different directions.
He's like one of those guys, like, you don't want to be mean, so, like, you don't want to look at him.
Which...
because he'll just stare.
And here's the thing. Robert Gibson slayed more ass than I could ever dream of. So I can't really say too much.
Ass slayer.
Dude, listen to the crowd when Arn got the tag. Mm-hmm. They're fucking going nuts. Dude.
It's a classic matchup here. Some Georgia Championship Wrestling stuff right here.
What the fuck are you doing up there, Arn?
He's got a double axe handle. He's got to put him in a sleeper hold.
Arn, get down.
It's a top rope sleeper.
Oh, he's going back up. Dude, like the rock and roll's getting booed.
He must not have been over.
No, well, they're wrestling Arn Anderson and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Has a lot to do with it. Uh-oh. Wow. Ricky Morton is not a smart man. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Oh, Mongo's amused.
I like Mongo as a heel. Because, like, he's not telling Grandma to get out of the bathroom.
I enjoyed, for all the wrong reasons and not how they intended it, him and Kevin Green preparing to wrestle was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
The classroom
it was awesome. They're just sitting around eating Slim Jims and riding on a dry erase board.
Yeah.
Just like that's the most you'll ever see Benoit play to the crowd, but it works here.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted to know what it felt like.
Yep.
He probably went back and did 10,000 push-ups and squats as a punishment.
It's punishment for doing that.
He didn't eat for a week.
Jesus. Get him, Arn. Stop taking punches.
Two of the great sellers in the business.
Hot tag. Like, I kind of want to know what happens here.
This is intense.
They're kind of telling a story.
I mean, the Rock and Roll's offense is very basic, but, I mean, they're not...
The Rock and Roll are known for their defense.
They don't do anything bad. They're just...
It's a Rock and Roller known for their defense.
Oh! Mongo with the briefcase.
They're like the Dennis Rodman of wrestling.
That's right.
Horsemen win dirty. Oh, and Ricky eats a DDT for good measure. Good. I'm glad.
Did I just hear a reference to Joe Gomez?
It is Joe Gomez.
There he is.
Murder him. Yes.
Why and who and what and what's
well,
going on?
Remember when they got attacked in the hallway a few episodes ago?
Sure.
Him and the Renegade got like murdered by that's
right.
why.
Okay.
Paintbrush him. Murder him.
I'm going to see what became of Joe Gomez.
He's Gary Sharon's stunt double.
He's very 80s. He's got a great head of hair. He should be. Oh, no, they don't show run-ins here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we got Kevin Green and Mach.
What up, Mach?
Cleaning house. Is that the same guy?
I don't have any idea.
Trained by Steve. Yeah, that's the same guy, Desperado. It's trained by Steve Kern. You know who Steve Kern was?
I've heard the name.
Well, he was a member of, I believe, the Fabulous Ones.
Oh, he was...
And Skinner!
Doink at one point. He must have been the Doink after...
He did, yeah. After Matt Bourne left, he was...
so Flair's doing a vignette here.
Probably, yeah, that's it. This is the only Ric Flair we're getting on this entire episode. And they're freaking Charlotte, which is like a criminal. Last wrestled in 2001. Wrestled on WCW Saturday Night in '99, defeating the Gambler.
Kenny Loggins?
His last match on Nitro.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers, there you go.
Defeated Jeff Bradley in July of '97.
Huh.
Deborah showing some nice underneath side boob.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
He did it.
Let's make that a little bigger.
Hey, let's make the screen bigger. Some nice underneath boob there. Why didn't they try? I mean, I could see them trotting Flair out there after the camera, like after the TV was already over.
Maybe.
But that's just bullshit.
Of course. Why would you think otherwise,
No,
you idiot?
I love this. I love heel shouty Mongo. He's just a berserker. Like he's fucking awesome. Of course Michael Jordan wants to be a horseman. Mean Gene's like, settle down. Oh man. Get some DDP coming up. Joe Gomez defeats Question Mark.
On a worldwide taping.
Don't know who that is. So Joe Gomez wrestled for the company for about a year.
He was a big Japan guy.
Wrestled for IWA Japan a lot. Huh. So he's in the company for about a year.
Yeah.
And then fades
A lot of jobber matches.
Fades into obscurity.
I'm just fast forwarding through WCW in my head, all the things that happen and get awesome, and then how quickly it tails off.
How quickly it goes bad. It really is sad. Like, man, how do you go from that good to that bad that quickly? Like within the span of a year and a half.
A year and a half, they were the best thing in the world, and then they were the worst thing.
Yeah,
almost immediately.
Like, how does that even happen?
Oh, it's like overnight.
AOL. That's why.
Yeah.
That guy's wearing a Zodiac T-shirt.
Nice.
I don't think it's the same Zodiac that we've seen, but
It's a Zodiac Killer fan club
wonder where the
t-shirt.
Booty Man's at. We haven't seen him in a while.
Good.
Good. I'm glad.
He's growing out his hair.
Good. Hope he's dead.
He's growing out his hair.
Growing his beard to become the disciple.
Yeah.
Does
Like
anyone
about
know?
another 2 years.
Does he get additional surgery because he wrestles as the Booty Man, and then as the disciple, he doesn't take any bumps at all?
Possibly. I know he did wrestle a few matches as the disciple, like on Thunder and shit that I know of.
He doesn't get a lot of action.
Not a lot, no. Das Vanderkeen, Alex Wright.
I always think of the German kid from the Fighting Hellfish episode.
I know, we've mentioned that before, where it's like, hey, fun boys, get that room, y'all. Oh, boy. It's just that music.
It's the music's the same, too.
Yeah.
So Kevin Smith's latest movie, you heard of it? Yoga Hosers?
I guess not.
Okay. It's really stupid, but I watched it. The premise is these two like high school age girls like basically work in a convenience store like every Kevin Smith movie. They work at a convenience store, and the convenience store is built on top of a underground hideout of a Canadian German Nazi.
Okay.
He
Go on.
And he froze himself, but before doing so, he put like his blood inside of bratwurst and put him in an incubator.
This has already jumped the shark.
And so basically something happens, the power goes out, something simple like that, and he's like gets released from his slumber early, and the bratwurst are let loose.
Okay.
And the whole like movie is these two chicks that run the convenience store are fighting things they call bratsies.
And,
they're Nazi bratwurst.
Acclaimed director of Clerks, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, and that's the latest Kevin Smith movie.
Directed that. Huh.
And it's called yoga hose just because these girls are big into yoga and they fight with yoga moves. That's how they defeat the Bratzies.
Okay.
So, wrestling.
Anywho, we got DDP and Alex Wright in the ring here. DDP's starting to get himself over with his bulletproof finisher.
And it's over. 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
On to the next.
Fuck him up, DDP.
Alex Wright is 6'3".
He's tall. Yeah, he's definitely tall for a what would be like a cruiserweight.
Doesn't he compete with cruiserweights?
I think he holds the title for a little bit.
I mean, he's pretty lean, I guess. He probably doesn't weigh a whole lot, but
6'3",
I like how he's
225 is what he's billed at.
yeah, he's a pretty lean guy then.
Do you hear that? The NWO is going to take over the Indy 500 if we could only wish. Wonder where Kimberly's at. We haven't seen much out of Kimberly.
He's rounding up some girls to make a dance squad.
Make a dance squad? Yeah, that's probably right. We could only hope.
You know that the Nitro Girls released a album of music?
Like where they sing?
They sang, and it's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, they aren't singers, they're dancers.
You guys need to... Have you looked them up recently?
No, I haven't.
Can't say I have.
Not all that attractive.
Well, yeah, fucking the ravages of time.
No. I mean, at the
If
time,
they were in their
even.
20s then, I mean, you're looking at... I mean, they're in their 40s
45
now. 45
years old.
No. Look at pictures of them from the time.
Oh,
Right.
like...
Yeah.
You think we were, like, blinded or something?
You're
by
just picky.
seduction?
No, it's because we were children.
Okay.
They had boobs.
I mean, Spice is still hot.
Bleh.
I mean, yeah, right?
Anyone?
Anyone? Just look it up.
I mean, yeah. No, don't look it up because it's perfect in my mind, and I'm not going to ruin shit for myself.
The whole purpose of this podcast is to ruin all of this.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to Pele kick him there for a second.
Oh, I seen that Larry Zbyszko liked your retweet today.
Good. Gotta like Larry Legend.
Yeah, so we got a Ric Flair tweet and a Larry Zbyszko like, and
Larry Zbyszko is
Medusa. I got her to reply to us again.
That guy's he's a hell of an American.
Yeah.
Slash, I don't what nationality is Zbyszko?
Zbyszko?
He's like that.
I mean, it's not
DC.
his real. It's not his real name.
Let's say it would determine
I know.
what is...
He's like that. Who I think it's like a DC Comics villain that's like Mr. Mixaplex, where you have to say his name backwards in order to send him back to like Dimension X or something.
What is Larry
I think it's a
Zbyszko's
DC
real name?
I have no
Look
idea.
it up real quick. I'm glad that like the internet wasn't fast and like cell phones didn't exist during.
Yeah, because
wrestling.
you actually had to learn shit.
Yeah.
Instead of just looking it up and knowing it.
Like you had to like go to the video store and rent a video. Like, oh my god, it's that guy.
Yeah,
I never
exactly.
knew.
You had to go rent War Games '95 on VHS.
You had to have your PWI almanac
and be pissed off when you realized that it sucked because you have goddamn Zodiac and Shark in the main event. And you can't get your $3 back. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh! It's over.
Lawrence Whistler.
Ah, yeah, that doesn't sound near as cool as Larry Zbyszko.
No, because he named himself after Stanislaus.
That's right, Stan Zbyszko.
Stanislaus. What is the proper pronunciation of that name?
Stanislas.
I
Frostilicus.
I always thought it was Stanislaus.
I believe it's Stanislaus.
Stanislaus, there's an S in there I'm missing. Stanislaus.
Because he was, it'd be Poland now, but it was Austria-Hungary at the time.
I see.
Hmm.
And I know that part because there's something wrong with me. Because all the podcasts I listen to are about old-ass wrestling.
There's been an interview after every match?
There's been a lot of them. Oh. DDP versus Duggan.
What is your defense? What is your strategy to combat the tape that Duggan uses? Don't get hit by the tape.
Oh, it's a taped fist match.
Oh, okay.
That's bullshit.
All right.
It literally murders people. This fucking guy again. The shirtless guy's like, I don't know. He's got a point. I don't know.
Does he have like a fruit roll-up on his chest?
It's kind of what it looks like.
I want to see Corn Dog Guy again.
This guy's been drinking Schlitz malt liquor since 6 in the afternoon. He does have a point. Why the hell? He's the Lord of the Ring. Why does it have to be in Jim Duggan's specialty match? That's bullshit.
Oh, there's Corn Dog Guy. He's dancing with the shirt off.
Oh, yeah. I think they had Flair on their chest because he's an A and he's an I, and there's probably a couple other guys. They were disappointed because Flair ain't going to show up.
Wait, where's the I come into Four Horsemen?
No, Flair.
Oh, I didn't say Four
Jackass.
Horsemen.
There's no I in Four Horsemen. Be a team player.
Oh, really?
Ooh, the hostile takeover's next.
That phrase annoys me.
What phrase?
Hostile takeover, because they use it 100 times.
They kind of overplay it. Oh, Glacier, when will you ever show up?
Yeah, no, I reviewed it again. Nitro Girls, not what we thought they were.
It's fine. I mean, you got to nail a 5 to appreciate a 7. No, it's Ric Flair. It's not this guy. It's because Arn Anderson was just out here. Yeah, I forgot he plays for the Carolina Panthers, so...
What is that, some sort of sports team?
Yes, that's Sport Ball. Sport Ball, local Sport Ball franchise.
The only non-wrestling sport I know anything about is the
I love
XFL.
how he checks to make sure the bill is real. Kevin Green really could have been a good pro wrestler. If that, obviously he's a Hall of Fame football player, but if he wanted to, he could have transitioned into this pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
If he wanted to make no money, be even more injured, spend less time at home, and have a shorter career.
Exactly. Oh, he said ass. Mean Gene doesn't approve. It's like, sorry, censors. Oh, every quarterback you drill, huh? I'm sorry. It's inappropriate. So we got to wait till after the 7 to 8 month pro football season for this angle to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully nothing else major happens between now and then.
Yeah, hopefully not. It's just the next 8 months is just sitting around waiting for Kevin Green to come back.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
How great would it be if every Nitro they had a thing in the corner that was a countdown?
Kevin Green.
Kevin Green's return.
Wow.
Hey, some
What's
more
going on here?
hot 90s chicks.
There she is.
Yeah, there's old, man, she didn't look near as good in that shot. She looked a little haggard. Ooh. What?
He just kind of pops up.
Why do we have this guy? We get this guy, but we don't get Ric Flair.
Right.
Fucking have Flair wrestle Savage again. It's fine.
Have Flair just peek from behind the curtain.
Have
and the crowd
Flair
would go
just
nuts.
run in and fucking dick shot somebody.
So speaking of the future and what comes in the company, How good does Ric Flair get? Like when his gimmick is that he is crazy and lost it and is fighting the company.
Yeah, and I don't remember a lot of it just because I wasn't old enough. I remember watching like when he gets put in the mental institution and shit. But that was sort of that. Like Flair, they were feeding him shit because Bischoff didn't necessarily get along with him. But Flair got his shit over, like because he's Ric Flair. But yeah. The whole abuse of power angle's the best he gets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just guy in a Four Horsemen t-shirt giving double fingers to Randy Savage. I like it. So Savage has got Kevin Green with him.
Nobody knows why.
Yeah. Cheap babyface heat. So Bash at the Beach, it was July 7th. So we are 2 weeks away from Bash at the Beach.
So we have 2 more Nitros, then it's Bash. Is that how it works, or is it just one more Nitro?
One more after this one. So plan accordingly.
So either the next recording session or the next.
Yeah, either or. So probably sometime in February, which would be around our 1 year. We've been doing this for damn near a year.
It's a good way to kind of celebrate the 1 year anniversary.
Shit's been going on for a year. We have been fucking just talking nonsense for damn near a year, which is crazy.
Yeah.
We want Flair chance. I'm looking forward to psychotic, Gorgeous George valet Randy Savage, where he just like fucking loses his mind on, like when he slaps Tori Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Miss Madness fucking people up.
Yeah, that was Molly Holly.
Molly Holly
Madness 2000.
was Miss Madness. Forgot about her.
I wish she had been around right now in women's
She's
wrestling.
a good wrestler. She'd fit in with the era of women's wrestling right now. She's a good worker.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. She wasn't just a lingerie model they paid.
Right.
She's like, get him out of here. Right?
Why is this happening?
VK Wall Street. You can see why the guy wore slacks and like button-down shirts in the Fed. He's a little soft.
Yeah.
A little soft around the middle.
Best figure.
Yeah. He just constantly adjusts his trunks,
he's always pulling them down.
He's always like, shit's riding up on him.
Yeah.
Come on, Rotunda.
It's going to drive me nuts, him adjusting his stuff.
Yeah, that's all he does. He's not a bad worker. It's just like, that shit annoys me.
It's because it's too big.
Something
Look at how
made
baggy
me
it is down around by the knees.
I would think it's too small. It like keeps wanting to ride up.
Everybody enjoying this out here? Discussing VK Wall Street's ring attire and how it may or may not fit properly.
It's like nothing. I can't concentrate on anything else but him adjusting.
See, he's still
constantly adjust.
Like, sell the fucking move. Don't adjust your fucking ring gear. Jesus.
No, look at how much slack there is in that fucker.
Yeah, there's a lot of slack. I see. He doesn't want his belly to pop out. Is what he's.
He's
doing.
a little. He's been in better shape. I don't think he's won a match since he showed it. I mean, I'm sure he's won some matches on Saturday night, but not on Nitro.
When's DiBiase come in? Is that post NW?
Just shortly after, yeah.
Make sure you adjust your tights before you get to the top.
Yep, see, he's wanting to.
Yeah.
He's reaching for it.
DiBiase's role is okay, but I like his replacement a lot more.
Who would that be?
It ends up being Rude.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
right. Yeah, where Rude appears on Raw and Nitro on the same night.
The only one to ever do that.
Yep, because Raw was taped. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. You don't see that very often.
Oh, I have a really sad fact to give you, Zach.
Oh, great.
All right.
He's not the only one.
The only one to appear on Raw and Nitro at the same time?
Yep.
Who is it?
Vince McMahon has done it.
Vince McMahon.
Oh, that doesn't
and
count.
and Shane McMahon, or yeah. Yeah. and
That doesn't count because that was Raw on at the same time.
Well, the fact is that never happened, and Nitro.
What are
we're
you
a half
talking
hour
about?
into I'm DVRing Nitro tonight, so
Yeah.
We should keep doing companion pieces for Nitros that didn't happen.
We act like Nitro never ended, and we just review the shows.
We'll no sell that part of that episode.
we'll just book the show for the next 20
like,
years.
so,
should have happened.
So world champ Shane Helms and Evan Courageous finally had a coming to Jesus meeting, and Commissioner Lex Luger and
Oh, that would be
Commissioner Lex Luger. Holy shit. He got that on take 27.
Remember how bad Luger was when we started watching this?
yeah,
I don't think he's got any better. It's just the fact that we're such nostalgia whores that we're like, yeah, this is good. Nope, this is good.
No, I remember
he can't
hating
be
him
bad.
when we.
we hated him when we first started watching this again because we hated him when we were younger. But then we actually are watching it with older eyes, I guess, and realized, okay, this
That's possible.
actually is kind of funny.
I just like
Kind of
his
good.
I just like his character in that he's just a I don't know. He's the ultimate tweener.
What's your gimmick? My gimmick's that I'm not over.
I'm not over. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Flair did wrestle in a dark match
Okay, so
against Savage.
upon looking at this on Cage Match, there was a dark match. Ric Flair defeats Randy Savage in a dark match. Which the crowd went nuts and popped for, but why couldn't we see it? That's bullshit.
Are you really asking? Because I don't know.
No, I'm just saying it's bullshit.
I wasn't part of the committee, the championship committee.
I feel cheated not getting to see Ric Flair in Charlotte on Nitro. Not happy about it.
Yeah, but we're not.
So this is our main event of the evening. We got a triangle match between Harlem Heat, the Steiners, and the tag champs Sting and Luger. So I'm sure no shenanigans will take place in the finish of this match. Zach had to run upstairs to check on his family.
Oh. Jesus, there's only one reference I have to make there.
Go on.
I hope he's not up there pulling a Benoit.
Oh, damn it. God damn it. Like, can we just change this to the Chris Benoit reference podcast?
Chris Benoit stand-up hour?
Fuck. Did you see that, kid or somebody jerk a hold of Scott Steiner in the entryway? And he turns around, and he kind of gets in their face, like he's probably saying, don't you ever fucking touch me or I'll break your goddamn neck.
Yeah.
Is what I imagine him saying. He may have been totally nice to the kid.
Yeah.
But just knowing how Scott Steiner's character is here in a few years, I'm assuming he cussed him out.
What his character ends up being is how I assume he is in real life.
Right, which may be totally false.
Right.
But just assume that. Man, this is one of our last times getting to see Sting in one of his obnoxiously bright ring jackets.
That one is particularly obscene.
Holy shit. Black, silver, and pink with a lot of sequence on it. I like his Sergeant Pepper shoulder pad.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Your mom needs to learn how to do Sting makeup.
Yeah.
So this is that match where anybody can tag anybody else. Or any team can tag any other team, I should say.
They do that later with the Outsiders, and the Outsiders both end up in the ring, and Scott Hall just pins Kevin Nash.
Oh, I'm sure they did that at some Russo-esque
I think
moment.
that's very early, but they don't let the finish happen there.
Okay. That's smart, at least.
They're just like, oh, okay, we'll just fucking pin each other.
When is the finger poke of doom? That's like summer of 99, I think.
I think.
Ugh. You know, and that's probably why, like, I get watching these shows, you're like, wow, this is really good, because I remember all the bad shit better than the good shit.
Yeah.
Because I was older when the bad shit happens, and I just remember it better.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Luger in face paint just looks like a goof. He just looks like a total goof.
Yeah, they should have done like scary clown makeup.
Scary clown. So they did something. They mentioned something that I like here is that they did a coin flip to see which teams will start.
Yeah,
and it's Harlem Heat and the Steiners are going to start us off.
So is that a 3-sided coin, or
I'm assuming they flipped it once and then flipped it again. I'm assuming. Maybe they had like a Dungeons and Dragons dice of some sort.
a 3-sided die?
Yeah, one of
The team that came up is out.
So we get Scotty and Booker T starting it off. These two have worked together quite a bit.
Dude, there are people in the crowd shit-talking Luger. That Hulk Hogan super fan's trying to start a fight with him.
Yeah, because fuck him. They're in Charlotte. He feuded with Flair that one time, so we hate him
that
forever.
That asshole's wearing a fucking Hogan bandana.
That's true. He's a mark. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm a mark.
Whip his ass, Luger.
Man, you know what I realized? Watching 3 hours of this in a row is tiresome.
Yeah.
Man, when Nitro goes to 3 hours, like, it's so overkill. I mean, Raw right now, Raw is 3 hours.
And it shouldn't be.
It's too damn much. A wrestling show needs to be an hour and a half, 2 hours tops.
Raw should be 2 hours. SmackDown should be 1 hour.
Or, yeah, hour and a half. Something like that. I mean...
Yeah.
A 3-hour wrestling show that's not a pay-per-view, like a pay-per-view, at least you have high-profile matches on, and you know there's not a lot of filler because it's a pay-per-view. But fuck, a 3-hour.
No, you're right.
3-hour Nitro or Raw is just too damn much.
You're asking people for a big time commitment.
Yeah, and to like pay attention because, I mean, how many times do you see it on a show where? Or if it was this way on Great American Bash, I mean, Bischoff gets powerbombed, people lose their shit, and then the main event just dies a miserable death because people are worn out. People can't get up for it.
Yeah, no, you got 3 hours Raw, 2 hours of SmackDown. You got a fucking pay-per-view every second fucking week, I swear.
Yeah.
And then if you follow NXT...
There's too much content.
And
but
the Diva House...
Diva. It's not like they have any competition, so Zach has a small child.
Like in his hands?
Yes, in his hands.
Oh goodness.
He's not gonna like that. Well, Zach's kid appears to not hate Scott Steiner.
Children love Scott Steiner.
I wonder why that is.
He had that babysitter gimmick, remember?
Speaking of that, we should review Mr. Nanny.
Why?
Isn't that what Hogan was off filming at this point?
No. It was...
No. Mr. Nanny was like 93.
Oh.
Is it Jingle All the Way that's at this time?
No.
Oh
Jingle
no,
All the
because
Three Ninjas.
that's Paul White. It's Three Ninjas Magic Mountain.
Okay.
I thought it was High Noon and Mega Mountain.
That's right. That's what he meant.
That's
Yes.
it.
Same as. Yeah, when Hogan jobbed to Yokozuna and left the Fed before he came to WCW, he's filming Mr. Nanny is what he was doing. That's right.
And then after this, you get in '97, you get Escape from Devil Island.
Was that like the made for TV like TNT movie?
Yeah, it's Commando with Hulk Hogan is what it is.
Yeah. Man, good job on Booker T for really, really going for that. The crotched himself on the top rope move.
How many wrestlers do you think wear cups?
I know, like, man, I mean, you don't, because you get a lot of schlong shots.
Yeah, like cups
On
are
these.
noticeable in spandex, and I don't see a lot of them.
One that I can think of, like Christian, I knew always wore a cup.
Yeah.
I
would wear one of those Muay Thai steel cups, man.
Where you just brain people with it. Oh, get Stevie Ray out of there. Stevie Ray has...
Clay hates Stevie Ray.
He's terrible.
Liam, why did you just point at Stevie Ray and say Dada?
Because
you're wrong.
You look exactly alike.
That's not Dada. That's Stevie. That's Stevie Ray, the greatest wrestler of all time.
Like he's got a slam, like a stomp, a punch, and a nerve hold, which we're about to see.
So he's Black Kevin Nash. What's the fucking problem?
I mean, I don't like Kevin Nash either, but dang, at least Kevin Nash had personality. Like he could cut a promo. He wouldn't just say. No, he says, "Look, he can't even do a snapmare."
Stevie Ray can do a promo. It's just a culture difference.
No. I'm sorry. Booker T can cut a promo. Stevie Ray cannot. He just says "slapjack, sucker," and then proceeds to hit people with slapjack.
That's all he needs.
Stevie Ray was in a freaking War Games match for NWO Hollywood. That should concern people. Hey, good, we came back from commercial just in time for Stevie Ray to tag back into the match. Thanks. Oh,
Look
good.
at that.
Your different type of power slam. Christ. Hey, that nerve hold again.
It's on the other side, though, so it's a different move.
They're chanting, "We want Flair" again during the main event of your show.
Liam doesn't understand that.
He's going to try to eat it.
Want me to do that again?
Look at that nerve hold. That's one of the finest nerve holds in the business.
I mean, he's by far the least competent worker in this match. Oh, we got a blind tag. Oh.
That's not even a move. He just hit him with his ass.
It was a kick.
That wasn't a kick.
Stop playing devil's advocate for Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray's a future Hall of Famer.
No. I mean,
Harlem Heat might go in.
Yeah, you might be right there. Man, I wonder what Stevie Ray's doing these days.
I'm going to guess either Thunderbird.
I mean, Booker T's already a Hall of Famer, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
He went in already by himself, so that kind of makes me doubt Harlem Heat gets in. But, man, I mean, Stevie Ray...
So who is it so far, DDP and Rick Rude?
I've heard... The rumors I've heard for the Hall of Fame this year are DDP, Rick Rude, the Natural Disasters.
Okay.
Christian,
huh?
And maybe somebody else.
Night Train. He might be a Night Train kind of guy.
Is that cheap homeless people wine?
Yeah, it's... I'm getting this from bumwine.com, by the way.
Bumwine.com, that's a thing?
Yeah.
I know there's only 4 minutes left, but I'm going to have to get upstairs, so...
Yeah. Zach's got to go burp his child. So he'll see you next time on Late to the Nitro Party. But stick with me and Grant here. We got 4 minutes left.
Zach out.
People, things are happening. We got the outsiders.
It's fine. Stevie Ray can take them.
They got ball bats.
Well, it's probably not a good sign. Although there's 6 people in the ring.
Here comes the cops.
Oh, I remember this finish.
So, let me see if I can just figure out what happened here.
Yeah.
Harlem Heat just won the tag belts.
Yep.
Okay. Stevie Ray or Booker T or one of them. I didn't know which one it was.
Stevie Ray, he's the power horse of the team.
He pinned Luger.
Yep.
With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 cops in the ring.
Yeah.
With nightsticks.
Right.
And Nick Patrick counted the fall.
But they're not interfering.
But there's cops in the ring.
They're officers. You can count with an elected or trusted law enforcement official.
Well, I guess that sets a precedent then.
Yep.
That was the most screwy finish I've ever seen.
I like it, though, because none of them were interfering.
No, everybody was gawking at the outsiders, and Stevie Ray just...
It doesn't break the count when someone jumps in the ring and tries to save their partner before they make contact.
Not.
There has to be contact.
What about armed police officers?
Unless they have the gun drawn.
They gotta have the gun drawn for it to break the count.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'd love to see one of them with blanks just pulling Indiana Jones and just drop Kevin.
And he sells it like, oh, he's dead.
He's dead. Sorry.
Somebody else. What the hell? That was a really good show. That whole Nitro was pretty solid, and up until the very, very, very end. Oh, good, we get to see it. Oh, I think it was Booker.
Probably.
So he goes to get him. So he's like, what? Booker rolls him up. Oh, that one dropped his gun. There is a gun on the mat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That one dude's like, hey, dude, get this out of here. That thing probably had live rounds in it.
Yeah. If they're legit cops, it did.
Holy shit, that could have been bad. Yeah, this cop slides in the ring and his gun falls out. Not only was Luger, there were 6 cops in the ring, Luger was clearly in the ropes.
Yeah.
And Stevie Ray was holding his foot.
So if they kill Nash, do you think he comes back as Oz?
No, he probably comes back as fake Kevin Nash, and it's Glenn Jacobs.
Oz lost to Bill Kazmaier. That's my favorite.
Bill Kazmaier's the world's strongest man competitor, right?
Yeah,
He played pro football.
Yeah, strongest man competitor who dominated for several years, and then he's an announcer for it now.
He was the best American for a long. He maybe wouldn't always win. He'd get beat by one of the Polish guys or somebody like that.
Let me look him up real quick.
But I'm pretty sure he was the best American and world's strongest man for a long time.
He won 80, 81, 82. He came in 3rd in 79, 2nd in 88, and 4th in 89.
So he had a pretty good run.
Real good run. He's no Magnus for Magnuson, but pretty close.
So as of right now, we are 2 weeks out from Bash at the Beach '96.
Yeah.
And it's already getting really good, but it's about to get even better because the quality of the shows has went up exponentially.
Yeah, no, we're about to hit that big dividing line. Tonight's Late to the Nitro Party brought to you by Night Train Express. Fine wines
So what's the difference between Night Train and Night Train Express? Is there more booze in Express?
I think Night Train Express is the full name, the proper name.
Okay. I thought that was like the difference between Bud and Bud Ice.
No, or Bud Dry.
Ugh. So, everybody out there in Twitter land and on iTunes and YouTube and all that good stuff, be sure to let us know what you think. Our Twitter handle is @NitroPartyJobber with 1B. We're on YouTube. We're on iTunes. Be sure to leave a comment. Tell us what you think. If you liked it, tell us that. If you didn't like it, tell us what we could do better.
Everything.
And, just, don't be a dick.
More Stevie Ray is what I think the show needs.
Stevie Ray for president. Stevie Ray 2020. All right, everybody. Well, that does it for us this week. And tune in in a little while. We got one more episode before Bash at the Beach 96, which we will review live. So be sure to look us up. And good night.
See ya.